When I think of my childhood, I think of days spent playing in the park, sitting down and, you know, taking the time to make daisy chains. I think of playing with all my toys. I think of reading books and, you know, playing with my brother and sister. There was lots of play, lots of reading and lots of play, and those days were, for me, they were my days to explore how I felt about life and kind of grow as a human. It was my time to develop who I was and to live life selfishly. As weird as it sounds. I was a child, I was carefree, I lived life in the moment and enjoyed whatever came my way. Not everyone gets the opportunity. Today is Young Carers Awareness Day. There are a staggering 700,000 young carers in the UK, and some of them are as young as 5 or 6. And apparently that's the equivalent of 2 children in every class being carers, which is crazy. Usually they're caring for a family member who could be ill, frail, they could have mental health issues, they could be disabled, or they could have addiction problems. There are many reasons why young children would become carers. And on average, many of them miss around 48 days of school a year, which is like 10 weeks, which is unbelievable. There are amazing kids out there, some really young, who are put under enormous amounts of stress and pressure from home, and then apparently they're largely bullied at school. I think 2/3 of young carers are bullied at school. So there's a lot of stress on them. So really, Young Carers Awareness Day is just to highlight the fact that there are young carers out there and to help them reclaim their childhood. Because young carers miss a lot of social events because they are caring for family members and stuff. They miss out. And actually Carers Trust have highlighted this. They'll be highlighting this today with an empty chair campaign, which is going to be a series of photos of children playing, and one's going to be slightly blurred, the child's not going to be there, there's going to be like an empty space, just to highlight the fact that that child couldn't be there enjoying their childhood because they're at home taking on other responsibilities that are, you know, beyond their years really. But it's important that children are allowed to be children and that they are allowed to thrive and enjoy their childhoods. So we want to reach out to young carers today and just let them know that they're not on their own. And you can help Carers Trust identify and support people who are young carers who might be missing out. Visit www.carers.org/YCAD for more info, and also follow them on Twitter @Carers Trust. If you think you might be or you might know a young carer, then go to them and they'll give you a world of advice and support. And you can also find advice on www.babble.carers.org. And you can even donate. You can donate to help these young carers have a bit more of a social life and to get out and to reclaim their childhood. So I'll leave that in the description box. In fact, I'll leave all of the Twitter and addresses and everything like that in the description box, because sometimes it's just easier. So I will be back tomorrow talking about hypnobirthing. I just wanted to slot this video in to raise awareness for Young Carers Awareness Day, because I think it is an astounding charity and I think it's something that's really worth highlighting. And I do actually really believe that when you've got platforms like ours on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, what's the point if you're not going to be spreading a bit of love and a bit of care? So, mwah, to all the carers out there, I think you're all doing a blooming fantastic job.